Hi, I'm Griffin.
I'm Salberg.
I'm Jeff MacGuidwin.
I'm Elavumkal. And we are
the Solar Saviors.
So our problem is we want to bring cheap and efficient energy to Pakistan considering its demographic and environmental challenges. So what sort of problems does Pakistan face environmentally and demographically?
Well, as you can see by this population density map, most of Pakistan is very rural, and this area happens to be a desert area as well. We found that 90% of all rural provinces, such as Balochistan, has no electricity.
So what do you think we should do about implementing an energy and electricity system for Pakistan facing these challenges?
Photovoltaics!
Oh, what a great idea! What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Allow me to chip in here, guys. Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what exactly photovoltaic energy is. What it basically comes down to are simple, small solar cells. A lot of them are made out of silicon, which is, kind of more or less an expensive element in a lot of cases. And these PV cells, what they do is capture the sun's heat and also radiation. And through that, it basically converts DC power into AC power through interior inverters and such. And with that AC power, it basically lets you plug in existing appliances. We use a lot of small-scale little electronics that you could basically use for energy. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, like I am, where and when has PV technology been used throughout the course of history? Because I don't know, but someone must know. Someone surely. Oh yes, you, sir.
I know. Well, when PV cells first came out, they were originally used on satellites that orbited the Earth and spaceships. Nowadays, through development, they are used on a large and small-scale basis. In wealthy countries, a lot of cells are used to provide electricity to cities, and on a small scale, they're used in residential homes to provide electricity, as well as roadside emergency telephones.
Now, I like the sound of that, Eric. We might be able to use some of this in our current situation.
Well, we are looking for a low-cost solution, aren't we?
We are, in fact. As we know, the residents of Pakistan in our areas are generally pretty low income, so we're going to need to aim these costs to be pretty low. And in order to do that, we're going to have some small-scale applications. Now, if only we could figure out how much energy they actually need.
Good question.
We have found that in Pakistan, 50 to 100 watts is what the daily usage is per household.
We've also found that the cost of these 100 watts will be around $750 to $950. Luckily, this will be a one-time fixed cost that requires no maintenance thereafter.
Currently in Pakistan, one of the major energy sources is petroleum, which they use for kerosene lamps. But one of the problems with using petroleum and kerosene is that when distribution is interrupted due to internal conflicts, people aren't able to use this energy source.
Another important thing to remember is that the distribution and arrival of these kerosene lamps costs a lot of money, and therefore, because ours is only a one-time fixed cost, it allows the PV technology to be very cost competitive with kerosene lamps that they currently use.
And this is brought to you by
the Solar Saviors.